it really wasn't easy. If I went back prior to Systemizing, 18 months before that, I was stressed out of my head. I was front and centre cog of Melbourne SEO Services running that business. I was probably doing 60, 70-hour weeks, depending on which client was banging on the phone and trying to get my attention. And then I had that moment when I thought, no, things can't continue this way. Sometimes it's great to have that moment when you get the line in the sand and say, this is the opportunity to change. And my wife and I just found out we were pregnant. We're going to have this little man up here. This little man now is a little bit older and he's got a brother now. But it was that moment when I thought, I don't want to be the dad who's working the 60, 70-hour work weeks, who doesn't have time to walk Nate to school or hang out after work or on the weekends. You know, when I should be sitting down by the beach relaxing, I've got my phone open, swiping through emails, trying to keep things moving. And I said, I don't want to do that. I know there is another way, and that's really what set me on the journey. And then I found this lady, Melissa, and today's a very different picture. Over that period of about 18 months, and I believe it can be done quicker now that I've kind of looked back and created a system. That's what systemology is all about. But over 18 months, we systemised the core deliverable of our products and services, and then we also created some systems for the different departments in the business, you know, finance and HR. We plugged Melissa into that role, and then I stepped out of the daily operations. And that transition was extremely difficult for me because I felt to build the business up to one size, I held on and I was micromanaging and controlling everything and making sure that things were done to a certain standard. So it made it very difficult to let go, let someone else take charge, and then let the team step up. But with that benefit of hindsight now, that transition for me it's just created so many new opportunities, just having that space to think. Being able to go on that 3-month little mini side mission to work with Michael Gerber has opened a tremendous amount of doors. And I believe I'm much more strategic now about what I'm building and why I'm building it. I got very clear, like I said at the start, you're building a business, sometimes you're just looking down at your feet and you're thinking, what's the next step? Whereas this business, System Hub and Systemology, I sat down and thought, well, what am I trying to do before I even started building it? And now I'm still working probably just as hard, but I'm working on this new business that's a startup, and I've got a very specific outcome that I'm working towards. If you're a business owner, and I know some people brought their key execs along, I'm a business owner, so everything that I'm going to teach you is going to come through the frame of a business owner. The objective of today is to free you from the day-to-day operations of your business, to give you more space. You already might have space, but I want to give you even more space. If you are a key exec and maybe you're an operations manager or the CEO, what I want you to do is to be able to support your business owner to give them the space, because where they will do their best work is when they're out of the operations, when they're not micromanaging you, when they're not second-guessing you, when you just let them operate outside of the business. Yes, when they come back into the business, they have to follow the rules, but let them operate outside, let them come up with the ideas, let them innovate, let them work with you, introduce those ideas to you, and then have you implement them through to the team. And that's really what systemology is all about. It's that system for systemizing business.